We're going to make a 3-panel comic today by the end of the period. Funny, appropriate, follow instructions, and listen up. Just put this up to give you an idea of what a 3-panel comic looks like if you've never seen one. They're usually packed full of text and pictures, and you have to have a plan, beginning, middle, and an end. Usually some kind of problem and a comical end to that problem. Yours will be 3 panels, like I said. Here we have Garfield. What are you planting, Garfield? I really don't. It shows him something. Let's see. Yeah, Garfield isn't one of my favorite funnies, but that's what we're working with today because they've developed this amazing website where we can make our own comic. So let me show you how to get started. So if I got a comic creator, they want me to log in or when you get this, when you get that message, you just click the button and type your name. First names only on the internet. Remember our safety rules. First name only. You need to put your first name in it so that I know who you are. If you have the same first name as someone else, then you should use the last initial. When you send it to me, if your name isn't on it, it's a 0. This is 100 points today. All of you need your points. You're doing a nice job. Keep it up. So I'm just going to go back to where I already have an account. I've already typed in Mr. B. You can see that right there. And just like I said at our first meeting, I'm going to take you to these places and then I'm just going to drop you off and leave you. Meaning that I'm not going to show you every possible thing that you could do in these websites. It's your job to figure them out. Figure them out, not throw your hand up, not shout out to your partner, or no partners. Shout out to your classmates. Put your thinking cap on and find these things. So I have 3 panels. Each time I click on one, it makes that noise. And you also, you can choose your characters. Now this is where your characters, let's scroll through. You should have a plan, but with this kind of project, you probably can't have a plan until you see what the choices are. You have to see what these guys are before you can come up with a story. So how do I get this out of here, Mr. Blaufuss? How do I get this out of here? I don't know. Let's just try to drag it off the screen. Yeah. Props, backgrounds, balloons. You've got to have words. You can't make funny without words. Okay, you can't just throw a bunch of pictures up there like a car, and Garfield's got a car on his head, and this would be something a kindergartner would do. And he's running with pancakes or whatever those are, cookies, I guess. And then and then you just load it, and then the dog comes up, and no, that's not funny. Okay, that's baby stuff. You're going to have some text on each one of the panels, unless I approve that you don't need text on one of them. If there's some action happening that doesn't need text, and then we're going to save it. Over here, it's save as JPEG. That means save as a picture. Save as JPEG. This is where it gets a little complicated, and you're going to use some of those computer skills. Save as JPEG. Got to give it a name and put it in a place where you can find it. I would put my name in it somewhere in case you have to search for it. And I'm going to put it on computer and students and the rest. Where am I? Anyway, yeah, you know how to save. That's good. I would put it in a folder, and then you send it off to me. Sure, I'll put it in this empty folder. No. Hold on. You're more organized than I am. So then you're going to send it to me. Compose. Very first thing you do is find that file. And there are a couple ways you can do this, I would do it like this. Go to computer. I guess I'm almost out of time. Go to computer, go to students, go to your grade level folder, or wherever you put the picture, and you can just drag and drop it right up here, and then type your message. Most people forget to type their, or they forget to attach the document. So attach it first. You can also do it by clicking this button and then browse to the place you need to go. Okay, that's it for now. 100 points. More on that later.